I'm here at the Marcus Ronnie's IMAX Cinema for the second year in a row of the Oscar Best Picture Marathon. Day one today, number one. It's just me here, nobody else is here. I'm just kidding. Get over here, boy. Buddy boy's here. Say hi. Hi. That's the gayest hi I've ever heard in my life. All right, we did this last year. Vlog up on the channel if you want to check it out. Did you have fun last year? Let me fix the camera so I can see you. Oh shoot, it's showing how dusty my thing is. There we go. Now the steering wheel's blocking me. Hi. Did you have fun last year?
Yeah, I did. It was fun. It got me out of the house, and I like watching movies.
That's all? Hey, I can lower the steering wheel. Look at that. There you go. They can see me now. So you had fun?
She looks like the Blue's Clues person.
Dude, she does. All right. So out of last year, what would you give the experience?
An 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
There was that one time where you punched me in the face over the charger. So.
Did I really?
Yes.
I did do that. He brought one phone charger and both of our phones were about to die and we got mad, so I pushed him and accidentally hit him in the face. I forgot about that part. All right, this year we got 10 movies, but today we're only watching 5, obviously. Not like 5 is a whole lot of movies or anything to spend all day at a movie theater, but I'm not complaining because it's going to be a lot of fun. We got 5 movies today that were nominated for Best Picture, and we're actually seeing all 10. Last year we had to watch Emilia Perez at Home, and I'm actually really happy because I watched 15 minutes of that movie and turned it off because I like my time and not wasted while watching that stupid freaking movie. All right. Any other things to say in the intro? Here's how it's going to work. We're going to talk about the movie if we're excited for it. And then we're going to come out to the car. It's be like 3 seconds for you. And we'll probably do it outside, actually. And we're going to talk about the movie. And then we'll talk about it if we're excited for the next one. We'll also give a number score. And then last year we did like our percentage to win the Oscar. And upon thinking about it, that was just stupid because how are we supposed to know? This year, we are going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy or mad would we be if the film won Best Picture at the Oscars? Last year, Anora won Best Picture, and he was thrilled about that one. Nora, your favorite movie, right?
Yes.
Of all time?
A good jacking off to it.
Yeah. Last year, my pick for Best Movie to win Best Picture was Dune Part 2. It wasn't even close. But, all right. First movie that we're watching today is... Can you guess what it is? Do you know what it is, boy?
Resisting Love.
Resisting Love. Yes, we're watching Resisting Love. No, idiot. It is Sentimental Value. Get off your phone, boy. We're going to talk about Sentimental Value. Are you excited for it?
I don't even know what it is, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know much about the plot of the movie. I know that it got nominated for... 2 people got nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Stellan Skarsgård, Best Supporting Actor. Director got nominated for Best Director and Best Picture, obviously. So, like, on a technical standpoint, apparently this movie is phenomenal. And, like, all of my critic friends say it's one of the best movies of last year. So, I'm a little excited for it. I just don't know much about the story of Sentimental Value. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Sentimental Value?
Oh. 7.
7? You just said you have no idea what it is.
Why not 7?
A 7. I'll say an 8. I'm pretty excited for Sentimental Value for the first movie on the Best Picture Marathon. This is going to be a lot of fun, everybody, and we'll see you in like 3 seconds for our thoughts on Sentimental Value. We're about to walk the red carpet. Stop taking pictures of me. Thanks. It's a giant icy guy. Cool. You know, upon further realization, it's not an icy bucket, it's a popcorn bucket. I'm just stupid. Let's move on. This is the face of a man who fell asleep during Sentimental Value. Isn't that a cute face, ladies? So, like, you watched part of the movie. You want to talk about part of the movie?
It was alright.
Is that it?
Yeah.
There's no way. You're yawning?
My Gatorade bottle was in my way.
Your Gatorade bottle?
When I was laying down, my Gatorade bottle's in the way. I couldn't read the subtitles. So,
But he was sleeping. Sentimental value, I liked it. I thought it was good. Like we got Renee, Ingrid, or Inga, I think is how you say her name, Stellan, and Ellie Fanning. They were all nominated, and they were all good. I watched the movie, and there was never really that one scene that made me think, yeah, they're the best. They definitely deserve to win. But I watched this movie, and I'm like, yeah, they were good. There's a lot of emotional scenes in there. I like that they put it the first movie, but at the same time, he's getting closer and closer. At the same time with this film, I'm like, I liked it, but there comes a point where we hit the point of the movie and it starts to get a little bit dull. It's a movie like this. It's over 2 hours long. Like, I think it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. It started at 10 in the morning, and so it's a little bit tired. I started to get a little restless by the end of the movie. And, I hate to admit that, but a lot of the scenes that are supposed to feel powerful, I didn't really feel anything by the end of the movie. And at a certain point, I'm like, you could cut this scene out. You could cut this scene out. We could get to the ending quicker. I like the movie. It's just it's one that I'm like, movies like this, I'm always just like, they're good until they start to get a little boring for me. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give sentimental value?
I mean, I give it a 6 because it's good to fall asleep to.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Honestly, for me, sentimental value, I liked. And it's frustrating because, every time I watch a slow burn movie like this, character study, I'm like, oh, it's really good. But if it's this long, it always starts to wane my attention. And I got to be honest here. I'm going to give it a 7. I like sentimental value. But at the same time,
there's better movies out there.
There's better slow burns. A lot of times I really enjoyed the movie, but it's hard to talk about because I feel like did you hear that scream? Someone just was like, ah! At the same time, watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, it's good. But could have been shorter. All right, F1, the movie is next. Oh.
It's a banger.
Whoa.
It's a banger of a movie. I'm excited.
Lanyard. We've seen it before. Wasn't it your favorite movie of last year?
It's a banger.
It's probably going to be his favorite of this Best Picture marathon. That was a movie I was disappointed with. Was F1.
I think Sinners is going to be a good movie to finish with.
Tonight, yeah, Sinners is tonight. But F1 the movie, I was a little bit disappointed with. I'm hoping that I connect with it a little bit more on rewatch. Hoping that I get a little bit more entertained, especially after the slow burn of sentimental value, something to get me back invested into this marathon. So we'll be back with our thoughts on F1. Movie number 2 comes to an end on the Best Picture marathon. And I realized that we forgot to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad would we be or how happy would we... Where are you going? If sentimental value won Best Picture. Scale 1 to 10. 1 being you're pissed off, 2 being you're real happy.
1.
Yeah, it's because you didn't watch the movie. You fell asleep. For me, sentimental value, I'd probably do it a 4. I don't think it's deserving of it, but it also, I wouldn't be super pissed off if it did. Anyways, F1, our both second time watching this movie in a theater, 6 months apart. Actually, 8 months apart now.
It was better the second time.
It was. Where are you going, boy? Over here. It was better the second time, says Jacob D. Films.
The fuck?
Which is what I'm calling you from now on, Jacob D. Films. Any thoughts?
I like the cinematography and all this.
The cinematography? The cinematography? The cinematography. He likes the cinematography. I also like the cinematography. Anything else?
I like racing movies, so A+.
A plus. Wow. Jacob D. Films, come here, boy. Is this your favorite movie of last year?
Yes.
Yes. F1, the movie, was Jacob D. Films' favorite movie of last year. Okay, so I saw it in a theater when it first came out. And obviously, because I'm a film critic and I review it. But I was like, you know what? I enjoyed a lot of it, but the movie overall felt generic to me. And I'm like, well, what makes this one so special? Why is everybody saying it's one of their favorites of the year? On rewatch, I went in more of, let's just have fun with it. And I did. I had a really good time on the second viewing of this movie. Obviously, Brad Pitt is a lot of fun, as Brad Pitt is in everything. I also like Damson Idris. He's also really, really good in this movie, like he always is. Same thing with Javier Bardem. Stacked cast. The racing sequence are always fun. My favorite part of watching the movie in theaters the first time. Easily my favorite part here. It's just a fun movie. It's a blockbuster. And the fact that F1 the movie, a fun blockbuster movie, is nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars is a little insane to me. I do think there are better blockbusters this summer. If someone's going absolutely crazy on their horn, there are definitely better blockbusters this summer. But, I mean, F1 has the racing sequences and they're entertaining. And then going in, like, knowing what to expect instead of, like, knowing it's more of a generic racing movie, I still was able to have fun. And I think after watching Sentimental Value, I'm like, you know, that movie's slow. It was 10 o'clock in the morning when it started. And I'm like, the movie's really slow. And, you know, I was kind of over it by the time it was done. Jumping from that straight to F1 the movie, where it's nonstop racing sequences and a lot of fun, I think enhanced my experience. But I had a lot more fun with F1 the movie. Scale 1 to 10, you already said A+, 10. I'd say it went from like a 6 to, let's go an 8. There's still a lot of, wow, there's still a lot of generic stuff in this movie. But I had a good time. And on a scale 1 to 10, how mad would you be if you won the Oscar? How mad or happy?
10.
He'd be happy. He'd be real happy. Look, it doesn't deserve to win the Oscar.
Disagree.
Well, name one thing that this movie does that's so special that, say, Sinners or even One Battle After Another, who's technically the Oscar villain in my opinion. Name one thing that those movies do or don't do that this one does. I think those movies are way more deserving than this one. That's a good point. But I'd say around a 5. There are still a lot of great racing sequences in this movie, so I had a lot of fun with it. I just don't think it's deserving of the Oscar. The Secret Agent is movie number 3. Now, I'm not going to lie, this feels so much different than last year. Because, like, at this point, I'm like, oh, we got to watch The Secret Agent as movie number 3. Or, like, last year was Nickel Boys at movie number 3, and I was like, oh, we got to watch Nickel Boys. But what's different about it is that I'm starting to feel tired. By movie number 3 last year, I was like, I'm not tired at all. Now I'm starting to get tired. Thing is, Secret Agent is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, subtitles?
Yeah, it's a dubbed movie. Not dubbed, but it's subtitles.
Hopefully it will be better than the other one.
You fell asleep within 10 minutes of the movie starting.
And I lost my phone.
And we haven't been able to find his phone this whole time, so he has no idea where his cell phone is. But the movie, The Secret Agent, nominated Wagner Moura for Best Actor. And it's also nominated for Best Picture. Are you excited for it?
Yeah, gang.
Okay. I would say sure. Yeah, you know, I'm not really looking forward to the 3-hour runtime. But, you know, I've heard great things about this movie. I've also heard that there's a lot of terrible things. I've heard a lot of terrible things about the movie. So we'll see. See you back in 3 seconds, but also 3 hours for us. All right, it's kind of crazy because we're 3 movies in. It's dark outside. Ooh, spooky. Jacob, what'd you think of The Secret Agent?
I thought it was trash, and I'd rather watch Anora again.
What parts of Anora? That's a certain question.
All of it. Take it
all of it.
All of it.
All of it, just like she took.
And then I do a notepad and just write down all the scenes I like.
Sex scene 1, sex scene 2, sex scene 3. Oh, we're only 5 minutes in the movie. Sex scene 4. Any other thoughts on The Secret Agent?
No.
Yeah, this one's a really frustrating one for me. Maybe it's because this is movie 3. We're an hour behind schedule, and it's 7 o'clock at night. We still got 2 movies to go. Or maybe it's just because of the fact that, like, putting a slow burn in the middle of the day after we already saw Sentimental Value, which is over 2 hours long, F1, which is 2.5 hours long, and then putting this one, which, by the way, is nearly 3 hours long in the middle of the day, and it's so much of a slow burn, maybe felt like a drag. I feel like I should have liked this one a lot more. There are a lot of sequences that I'm like, yeah, those work. I'm enjoying the characters, but the more the movie goes on, I'm just like, okay, let's do something a little bit interesting here. And it's a lot of talking. And it's a lot of, oh shoot, I put my finger in front of the camera. Whoopsie.
It's a lot of reading room.
That I don't care about subtitles. He does. He's a weirdo. Oh, music's starting to turn on, I guess. My iPhone, I guess, connected to my car. Woo! We had to come out here because 3 kids, like, just went outside of the theater and stood right by us and started throwing a ball at each other's faces and were screaming in the middle of filming. I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, it's a free country, but, like, if you notice someone's filming something, why do you have to go be annoying right there? That's just a small complaint. I don't really care. We're just out in the car. But anyways, like, The Secret Agent feels like there should be so much of it I like, but by the time the movie ended, I'm sitting back and I'm thinking, well,
About damn time.
I did not think about damn time. What I was thinking was, like, it's hard. It's a hard thought. What was I about to say? What I was thinking of by the time the movie ended was like, okay, there's a lot of good sequences here. We finally got a little bit interesting here and there, but do I really care? And then just aside from that part, it just kind of went off the rails for me where there's no resolution. By the end of the movie, I'm like, well, what was the point of this film to begin with? What was the point of The Secret Agent? There's like no deep themes. There's there's a coherent story to tell, but it's not like sentimental value where like the movie's about a broken family, and it's not like F1 where it's an entertaining race car vroom vroom movie. It is a movie. I just saw a face in my mirror. It was 2 people walking by the car, and I nearly shit my pants. Okay. That scared the crap out of me. Anyways, like, this movie was just like, what's the point of the story? And especially by the time we got to the end, where I was like, okay, all right. So, Jake, what would you give The Secret Agent?
A 2.
A 2. A Hawk 2, right? Anyways, Secret Agent, I'd probably give a flat 5 out of 10. And upon thinking about it, like, these Best Picture noms, there's only like 3 or 4 of them I actually really like. A lot of them have been more on the disappointing side, or like, oh yeah, that was fine. Like, sentimental value, I wasn't super thrilled about. I was like, okay, that was a good movie, until I got a little bored at times. And then with F1, I actually enjoyed that a little bit more. But like other movies, I'm like, okay. Speaking of other movies, what's next, Jacob?
Begonia.
Now, you've watched parts of Begonia, haven't you? I'm going to take the camera away because someone's getting out of the car next to us, and I don't want them to think I'm secretly filming them, because that would be weird. And he's walked away. Okay, have you seen parts of Begonia?
Half of it.
Half of it? Why half of it?
Because it was not good.
So are you excited for it?
You honestly want to know why I watched half of it?
Why?
Because I had to use the bathroom, and then I was in there for like an hour and a half, and then I was like, I don't want to finish the movie. It wasn't that bad.
This guy's crazy. I put my finger in front of the camera again. I saw Begonia. I got a review on the channel, and I didn't like it very much. That movie completely fell apart. And as of right now, with the 8 of these I've seen, the only 2 I haven't seen are Train Dreams and Hamnet, which we're watching next Saturday. Like, out of the 8, this is by far and away my least favorite one. So let's hope I at least get a little bit of enjoyment. Now, not to say that the first 2 acts weren't good. The movie's gonna start in like 5 minutes.
So shut the fuck up.
Let me speak, boy. It's my channel, boy. I had enjoyment in the first half of Begonia, but like I said, it completely fell apart. So let's hope I enjoyed it a little bit more. You feeling tired yet?
No.
I had to leave in the middle of the Secret Agent for like 2 minutes to go grab a Rockstar. I was so close to falling asleep. Also, he says no because we've seen 3 movies today and he fell asleep during 2 of them. So he's not tired at all until he falls asleep during Begonia. All right, we'll be back with Begonia thoughts. It's 9 o'clock at night, and movie 4 just got over. Begonia. How you feeling?
I liked it. I didn't have to read as much, and I liked it.
Did you like that you stayed awake the entire movie?
Yeah, it's pretty good. There was moments where I was like, oh, wow, that shocked me. Then there was moments like, cool moments, you know?
Sure, yeah.
F1 was still better.
I agree. I liked Begonia a little bit more on rewatch. I think it's because I was expecting the ending. It's kind of nice, like, noticing little things after already knowing the results of it. And as much as I hate the final, when we go on the ship with Emma Stone, Looney Tunes moment, which is completely ridiculous and ruins a lot of the movie for me. But I had more fun with it. Obviously, Emma Stone, I always agreed that she should be nominated and she should win Best Actress, in my opinion. Jesse Plemons got robbed at the Oscars. He should have been in there. It goes crazy at moments within the film. I absolutely love certain scenes once a certain character dies that just goes absolutely crazy. What is that guy doing? There's some dude that just, like, stopped in the middle of the road and then turned, but you can't turn there. Whatever. You can't park there, buddy. Oh, he's pulling into a handicapped spot. That makes sense.
Bowling the handicapped.
But yeah, I enjoyed it a little bit more. I think another thing that really helped is that today we saw a 3-hour movie, a 2.5-hour movie, and a 2-hour, 15-minute movie, and this one was under 2 hours. That definitely helped my experience a little bit. Walked out of the theater like, ooh, okay. Still feeling a little fresh for Sinners, which is one of my favorites, probably my favorite out of them all. Again, I still hate how the movie concludes, and I'm like, it's dumb, it's stupid, and it almost feels like Yorgos Lanthimos, the director, is like, hey, you guys are stupid, so we're going to explain everything out for you. And I'm like, well, that's just dumb. But for the most part, I had a good enough time with the wild, wacky stuff, and I gave it a 0.5 star better than I did the first time. What would you give Begonia?
7 out of 10.
7. I also think I'd go a 7 out of 10. I will say that the Best Picture marathon this year has not been as fun as last year.
Liar.
Like, he doesn't agree, but for me, like, last year we start off with I'm Still Here, which was phenomenal.
The movies were better.
The movies were better. That's what I'm saying. I'm Still Here, and then A Complete Unknown, and then Nickel Boys, which kind of dragged the day down. But then we ended with The Substance and Dune Part 2. This year, we started with Sentimental Value, which was good. I liked it, but it had problems. Then we moved on to, what was the second movie we watched today?
F1.
F1, which kind of a palate cleanser.
Fucking amazing.
Enjoyed it a little bit more. And then we moved on to movie number 3, which, what was that? Oh, The Secret Agent. And, like, that movie, like, felt kind of... Yeah, he did not like The Secret Agent. That movie felt a little pointless to me. And then we watched Begonia, and I'm like, none of these movies are as good as last year. Like, the top one, I gave F1 a 4 stars on Letterboxd. You should go follow Zach D Films. I gave F1 a 4 stars, but, like, I'm just... like, I'm having a lot of fun hanging out with him. But, like, movie-wise, sitting there, I'm not having, like, as fresh as of an experience as I did last year. And that's more of a me problem. What are you shaking for? Are you cold? It's not even that cold. It's 50 degrees outside. Get over it. But, yeah, at the end of this video, we'll say what has been our favorite so far and all that. Sinners. You've seen Sinners. How many times have you seen Sinners?
Once.
I've seen it 6 times. I already know that it is an absolute banger. And one of the best movies of this decade. So it's going to be a night saver for me. Not saying that, like, the movies haven't been good, but, like, they just haven't been feeling like we're sitting down to watch the Best Picture nominees. We're sitting down to, like, watch a bunch of movies, and a lot of them have felt more mid to me, in my opinion. But hopefully that my mood right now doesn't shape how I feel on Sinners. It won't. Sinners is a masterpiece. But, all right.
Make me miss the movie.
Yeah, we missed, like, the first 30 seconds of Begonia. Boo-hoo. Oh, he shut the lights off. Why? All right, we'll see you in 3 seconds for Sinners. All right, we're back in the car. See, you got Raising Cane's in the background. We've been back in the car for a while and went to go get dinner at Raising Cane's. But we saw Sinners. I saw Sinners for the 7th time now. He's doing the whip and nay-nay. Okay. Look at the camera, boy. When I'm talking to you, boy. Did you like Sinners?
I did. It was fun. Fun experience. We were sitting next to some pretty racist people. Whenever they said the N-word, they were like,
Every single time. There were people, like, just died laughing every single time the N-word was said in the movie. So that was cool. Any other thoughts on Sinners?
No.
I've spoke about.
Michael B. Jordan. Did he get nominated for an actress?
Of course he did.
For the-
Yeah, he got nominated for an actress award.
Did he?
This guy. Actor. Oh, music's starting to play. There we
Yeah,
go.
He was good.
Obviously.
If I was gay, I'd be turned on.
That's nice. I was turned on, weren't you? I mean, there's plenty of sex in the movie. Who cares about all that when Sinners is just phenomenal? I've already spoken about Sinners 110 different times. I absolutely adore the film. I think it is one of the best movies of the decade. And each time I rewatch it, I find something new to love the movie. So I don't really need to talk about it no more. Okay, scale of 1 to 10. What would you give Sinners?
9.5.
9.5. That's 0.5 lower than he gave F1, which is higher.
Oh, I give F1 a 10 out of 10.
F1 was the first ever 10 you've ever given anything on my channel,
Yeah,
by the way. The first 10 that you've put on the Jacob D Films channel. Isn't that right?
Don't call me that.
It's a 10 for me. This was actually the first time I watched a movie and gave it a 10. Normally, I give it like a 9.5 or just a 9, depending on my mood on the watch, but it's a straight 10. Sinners is a phenomenal movie as people are pulling in the parking spot right next to me. Yeah. So Sinners a 10. We haven't been doing this all day. We forgot. Are you gonna keep talking on your phone? I'm trying to talk to you, boy. We haven't done this at all this day. We were gonna rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how happy or mad we'd be if it won the Oscar. We did that for F1 and Sentimental Value. What would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad would you be if The Secret Agent won the Oscar?
2.
You'd be that mad? I would be pretty upset because there's so many good movies, and the more I think about that one, I just don't like it. So I'd probably give like a 1. I'd be pretty pissed off if it lost. What about Begonia if it won Best Picture?
6.
6. I'd say 5. There's still a lot of things I hate in that movie, but I was more entertained by it the first time I watched it. And then Sinners,
9.
10. That's who I'm rooting for to win Best Picture. And it's kind of making one battle after another become the villain of this Oscar season, because like I do not want to see that movie win, even though it's a good movie, it's a great movie, but like I want to see Sinners win stuff so bad. So okay, Jacob, what's your winner and what's your loser of the day? Let's
Loser,
go.
Secret
No,
Agent,
shut
Fire.
up. I was gonna do film, actor, actress. Winner of the day and loser of the day for Best Picture.
Winners F1, loser Secret Agent.
Okay. Winner's Sinners and loser is The Secret Agent. Like I said, the more I think about the movie, the more it's just like left a sour taste in my mouth. And then actor, winner and loser. The worst actor and the best actor.
Best actor.
Now we should say that are nominated. And so for you to know that who we watched was nominated, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura, who was the Secret Agent in The Secret Agent, and then who else was in there?
Brad Pitt.
No.
What?
Brad Pitt wasn't nominated. Stellan Skarsgård.
Bullshit.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Who's that?
He was the dad in Sentimental Value, even though you didn't.
I don't even know if I've seen him.
He didn't even watch the movie. Who else did we watch today? Oh, Emma Stone's an actress. All right, out of those 3, Stellan Skarsgård, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura.
Michael B. Jordan.
Winner.
Mhm.
What about the loser, Wagner Moura, for The Secret Agent?
No, I'll give Bill Skarsgård.
Stellan Skarsgård, even though you didn't watch the movie, so don't take his opinion. I will also do the same. Michael B. Jordan, my winner, and Stellan Skarsgård, my loser.
Don't take his
Stellan Skarsgård. Shut up. Stellan Skarsgård's good. I just like everybody in that movie. I was expecting like a masterclass of performances, and they were good, but I didn't get like the big emotions, specifically from like Elle Fanning and Stellan Skarsgård. I wasn't all that impressed. And then actress, which was Emma Stone, and then the 2 sisters from Sentimental Value, and Elle Fanning, which is the actress from Sentimental Value.
No Haley Steinfeld.
No, she wasn't nominated either. Crazy.
Winner is
Emma Stone,
Emma Stone.
easily.
I had to pick. It'd be the car designer chick from F1.
She wasn't nominated.
I know, it's bullshit.
He's not too
Man,
happy.
I don't care about the loser because I don't even know.
Winner, obviously, Emma Stone. I think she deserves that nomination. And then loser, I'm actually going to go Elle Fanning. And I love Elle Fanning. But I feel like her character was just there. I didn't feel like she had that one moment. And she never had that moment to shine because her whole plot was like, I don't know if I could do this character or not. The more I think about that movie, Sentimental Value, I'm like, we're like a lot of these characters, did they need to be nominated? So, all right, our experience. Rate for 1 to 10 from today.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'll probably go 7.5 out of 10. I always enjoy the movies. I think it's been a while since It's been a while since I went to a movie and was like, left the theater like, oh my goodness, that was so fun, or that was awesome. And today there were 4 movies, well, 2 movies in particular, Sentimental Value and The Secret Agent, that I left and I was like, okay, But I left F1 being like, oh, that was actually really fun. And then Begonia I liked a little bit more. But again, looking back at last year's day one, we started off with I'm Still Here, phenomenal film. Then we went on to A Complete Unknown, which is one of my personal favorites. And then we got Nickel Boys, which was a very good movie, not necessarily for me, but very good. And then we closed the night out with The Substance and Dune Part 2. And that's like almost 5 banger films. And today, like, the highest one I gave, obviously, is 5 stars of Sinners. Bless you. Bless you again. The highest that I gave besides Sinners was 3.5. Actually, 4. 3.5? I don't remember what I gave F1. It's been a long day, but we're going to call it a day on the vlog next Saturday. Or this is being uploaded on Sunday, but next Sunday, be prepared to see day 2. Which is going to be fun. We get to rewatch Marty Supreme, one battle after another.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then stuff like Train Dreams and Hamnet, which I haven't seen, and then Frankenstein. Those are the 5 films. But we're going to call it a night, and with that said, say bye-bye.
Peace.
Jacob D. Films says peace.
I'll be back on the Hoppers.
Oh, yeah, well, we're seeing Hoppers on Tuesday, so expect an out-of-theater reaction then. And with that said, subscribe.